Tivo Studios Fiverr Reviews.
An absolutely perfect job. Steve was a pleasure to work with, and the final product was delivered early and required no changes. I can't imagine things going any better. Steve provided progress images as he worked and was open to changes if needed. I will be ordering more characters from him in the future.
Great, very skilled.
First time with the seller. Nice and clear communication. And my first time ordering a cartoon animator character. Steve is a very good designer and can be trusted.
This is the fourth of 4 animation segments. Steve is creating for my educational project here. Steve created a replication of the front of my house, in a cartoon style, to fade from a shot of my house to his animation sequence. The fade between the two shots is seamless, including realistic details of the house, with great use of light and shadows, his attention to detail, and his patience in creating the perfect match to bridge the live action sequence with his animation are the perfect ending to the project.
I recently commissioned Steve to create a 360-degree cartoon animator character for me, and I couldn't be more delighted with the outcome. The character is a prince, and Steve went above and beyond by providing a version with a magnificent cape for my boy. The craftsmanship and attention to detail are exceptional, making the character truly come to life. I am so impressed with the work that I will be hiring Steve to design the princess character next. Highly recommended.
Steve is a very good seller. He is a professional animation designer. So smart and good communication. He did a great job and exceeded my expectations. Thank you very much.
I am very satisfied with the communication and with the delivered project. I definitely plan to cooperate in the future. An excellent guy with excellent knowledge and artistic abilities. The time for creating the project and the requirements has been fulfilled, and it is really worthy of cooperation.
Excellent communication throughout the project. Steve delivered a terrific product. We'll use this seller again.
This is the second of 4 animation segments Steve is creating for an educational project. I am creating his animation contributions to the introduction and end of my live-action project are the standouts, garnering enthusiastic responses from everyone who's viewed it. His attention to detail and high standards are, in my opinion, a benchmark for 2D animators on Fiverr.
Steve is extremely talented. He did some extra research on the character we ordered, and his rendition exceeded our expectations. We were very impressed. We highly recommend Steve for any custom character creation.
Great communication with the client. Work done exactly to my description. Very good quality and timely delivery. I will certainly order again.
Had a great dialogue and delivery from Steve. He made a great first draft, which I requested minor changes to, and he fixed it very quickly. The final outcome is great. Awesome character design. Skills would definitely recommend and use again.
It was a larger order, for 5 characters in 3 orientations, an animal and a few props. We started with discussing my wishes and ideas, using photos from the internet to illustrate this process. Communication was very clear and quick. Almost daily throughout the designing process, Steve kept showing his progress and asking for my feedback, which was usually looks great. Also, he was careful to explain things through a 30 to 60 sec videos. If he wasn't sure I understood what he meant, at some point, it was clear that he started over-delivering, which is always good. All characters, props etc. turned out great. Very happy with the result. Thanks again.
Great communication. Very knowledgeable on character. Animator 4 was able to take a rough sketch from years ago and create a usable CCA for actor. Compatible with Motion Live 2D. Great experience and answered questions well.
Did a great job with the final output? Did a great job bringing the vision to life?
Incredible work. I hired Steve to do an animated music video. Steve is creative and very talented. I gave him a basic concept and he took it from there. The video is delivered on time, which was important. I will definitely be back for more. I'm beyond happy.
Steve's is an incredibly creative, talented, and professional animator who I highly recommend. He took the very basic idea for our music video and made it absolutely amazing, much better than expected. All-around professional service, perfect communication, brilliant skills, and went above and beyond our project's expectations. From our simple storyboard sketches, he created memorable characters and scenes, emotional movement, and added his own touches to make our music video shine. I cannot say enough great things about working with Steve. If you are looking for 2D animation and bringing your song to life, this is the place.
It has been a pleasure working with Steve. We didn't have a precise idea for a script for our video clip at the start, but he was able to bring in some pretty rich and original ideas. And from there, the other ideas came. He is very conscientious and has an eye for detail, very attentive, listening to the customer. If we had to do it again, that would be yes, without hesitation.
It was pleasure working with the seller. He created what I envisioned but 100 times better. I also appreciate him creating my project in a limited time, which was before Christmas. He listened to all my ideas and also added his own ideas. His attention to details is incredible. He takes his work seriously and it shows in his work. I keep looking at the video because I love it so much. I keep catching different elements every time I watch it. Please don't hesitate and hire him for your animation needs. I will be hiring him for future projects.
I am 100% satisfied. The result was great. The communication was great and replies super quick. Would definitely recommend.
We looked on Fiverr for at least a month before deciding Steve was the best guy to roll with. He has incredible attention to detail, OCD, and skill sets that are mind-blowing. He's obsessive and loves his work. He works up to 13 hours every day. He goes beyond expectations, with staggering creativity and dedication. The delivery exceeded our expectations by some margin. We want Steve on board with future projects. And our only worries, Steve is going to be too busy, God bless. He deserves his place as the very best on Fiverr. I thank you for the journey.
The best music video animator on Fiverr hands down. His attention to detail is insane. He works diligently and makes sure you are leaving with a video you like. Honest and hard-working dude deserves more recognition.
Great work. Seller's communication was great from day one. Despite it being a new type of video, he professionally stepped outside of the box, took the time to understand our needs, and delivered a final video that certainly met our expectations. I highly recommend this animator and am looking forward to working with him again in the future.
Steve is incredible. His attention to detail is so amazing. He worked so hard, above and beyond what we could ask for. He is so responsive, understanding, and very good at creating a storyline. I will be going to Steve for all my animation needs. He is one of the top sellers on Fiverr. He did an amazing job. Very professional, and I will use again soon. So talented.
Steve is a fantastic artist. He was very patient with my need to customize my animated video to certain precise specification. He contributed ideas and made the video authentic to his style, while simultaneously following my script. The story syncs up perfectly with my song. I am beyond thrilled with the result. Thank you, Steve.